All right, it's February 19th, 2023. My name's Timothy French. We're in Warrenton, North Carolina, to continue on our quest to visit every town center in the state. So let's get started right here at West Franklin. A couple of cars we got to get around first. Yeah, the first thing we run into is a memorial for John A. Hyman, first black representative of North Carolina in U.S. Congress, 1875 to 1877. His home was one block west from here, so that's cool. Yeah, we're at West Franklin in South Main now. They're working on this big building here, and it says Warrenton Furniture Exchange is one block straight ahead down that way. So that's cool. And there's a fire department out down that way as we go into town. Yeah, that's cool. This must be a little park dedicated to some people. Let's see who they got here. Warrenton. I don't know what all this is. It's something about the Wortham Company. I guess that may be the owners right there. So that's cool. It's a memorial garden right here in town. There's a look at the other side. We'll do a walk back on this town. We'll check them out in a minute. Yeah, Warrenton is in Warren County. Beautiful building right here, and is named after Joseph Warren, was a soldier killed at Bunker Hill. I thought that's pretty cool. Got these beautiful brick sidewalks here, nice and wide, and these trees are gonna be blooming out pretty soon. Spring's about a month away though. Yeah, this is Sriracha's Cigar Club right here. Hempfinity. And then it says chicken sandwich, wings, and fries. I thought it was a hemp store at first. The way it said that. I don't know. Trinity Source Eats. That's weird. That needs to be a little more clear what they are. Makes me think it's a restaurant with that sign, though. And then over here, maybe it's both because I see CBD oils and all that. I guess it's a restaurant and a place you can do that. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Yeah, it's an old town, historic. Was at one time the wealthiest town in North Carolina. You can see by these old buildings here. It's a shame that was not being used for something. They're painting the top of it though, so I guess it is going to be used for long and built into something. Yeah, it was the wealthiest town because of the tobacco and cotton plantations were in this area, and it rained big for a while. And this town has kind of just kept its charm the whole time. I'm loving it so far. This is a Sunday, so there's not many people walking around. Freedom Recovery House Center there, I guess. Maybe you've got some. We're trying to recover from something, I reckon. I don't know. A little bit of trash in town. That's not good. We need to clean that up. This is the Warrenton Insurance Company. This beautiful building here. Got a bricks plus a stonework or concrete work. I'm not sure what that's made out of right there, but it looks good. I like it. Well, let's continue on. Valentine's Day here in this one. Called Drip Coffee Market on South Main Street here. I guess that's a coffee house. Closed. Of course, everything's closed this morning on a Sunday. Yeah. You see the stairs where you go upstairs there. Got the windows in it. That's nice, and got some nice draperies. That always looks good. There's another little entrance going up in between these two buildings. There's a place. Somebody wants to get a business started here. This would be a good place to do it. Prime real estate. Yeah. Got the Hunter Drug Company over there in that beautiful building. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm really surprised a lot of these buildings haven't been fixed up earlier. I watched a video. I don't know if it's PBS video or what, talking about North Carolina. They did a nice video in the town, talked about people who come in here and restored a couple of these old homes. And when I came in, I could see down in them neighborhoods, they big, beautiful homes. They have been restored, and it looks really nice. And a couple of them had started businesses in town, antique businesses and things like that. So I thought maybe there'd be more, actually. I have a feeling There is going to be more in here as people move. A lot of people moving to North Carolina. I like to look at the back streets too, so you get a true sense of the town. And as I watched the video, you know, they just showed the best areas. And when I come to town, you know, my whole thing is to show you, you know, how it actually is. I don't put any good feeling music and all that or interview anybody. I just walk through it just like you would when you come to town. And that's got a touch of heaven barbershop in there. There's a beautiful old building there, stone. That's cool. But even with its some of its rundown buildings, it's an awesome town. I'd like to live here myself. I don't know, is that a church? Man, just a beautiful day out here. The bragging roosters across the way. Beer and mead. Got a clock in town, that's correct. 10 after 10. This is nice down through here. Got a memorial there by that flag. Oh, this is the courthouse. Okay. That's a different style courthouse. I guess that's why it didn't register with me right away. Got the old water fountain and everybody used to use, but now look at this. Cigarette butts in that. This was a cool one too. It had the old foot pedal you pushed on it. That's a shame. Let's see what this one looks like. At least this one's cleaned out, but they don't work anymore. It'd be cool. I think the town should have water fountains, but not if people are going to treat it like that. Yeah, what a beautiful courthouse here in town. 1906. An earlier courthouse was on this site in 1786. Yeah, back in the day when the country was just formed. Like I said, town was named after Joseph Warren, who fell at Bunker Hill, fighting for our right to be free. Well, it's going, it's a long time. Starting to see some of them houses off in the distance there that's been fixed up. This is their historic district, West Macon, South Main. There's a look out of town there. Got these planters out in the street here, which is nice and all. I'm not really sure what the purpose of them are. Just says do not enter, I guess. I guess you gotta come down that direction. Make sure I'm zoomed out here. Yeah. Looks like they tore a little building down that was right there. Well, let's go on up and got a little parking lot here. I don't know if that's for the court or not. We've got beer stop here. Now selling singles, match, and 6-packs. Alright, I guess you can stop in there and get you a little 6-pack. I reckon. What is this right here? Waxing. Pedicures and waxing in there. Somebody must have not been happy with their Valentine's gift and threw it on the ground. So this one looks like it's being restored, but it looks like that's been going on for a while, but that paper looks faded. Sorry about that, it got a little loud with that truck coming by. Hope I didn't peak the sound out too bad. What's the dates on these things? It says from 2022, but they looking faded. But they're working on it and painting them up. Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful town, but like I said, I'm seeing trash around. I thought it'd be like, cause I go to some town, you won't see trash anywhere. I mean, they do a great job. Italian family restaurant right here. Well, alleyway definitely needs to be fixed up, cleaned up. Don't think people don't look down them alleyways, because I do, and I know other people do, and I've been to towns where they've decorated them up and put murals and stuff in them like Cherville did. They did a great one. There's a cool barbershop right there. And Champions Fish and Go. in this building. Got a furniture store here. Inside, you got all kinds of pottery and stuff in there. I guess Carolina Call is their local newspaper. And we got Oakley Hall. And then this is when I watched that video. I remember the man and woman that renovated the Oakley Hall house, and they did do a beautiful job. I recommend watching that video. This is their, I don't know how old that video was, but this, she opened this shop, and I'm assuming it's still theirs. So that's cool. Come in here and get these towns going, and people come in and open up shops. That's what it takes. Take those first investors like that. Art gallery, books. This is entering the next door, so I guess that's all together. I like that. I don't know if you haven't seen the knight in shining armor. Warrenton Supply Company here. CoolerNation.com. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. And that's true. Guess that's little signs in the windows. There's a look at the other side as we go along. There's a church right here. It almost looks like a house. But look at that. Oh, there's the church. Man, I probably should have ate breakfast this morning, I guess. I'm sure that's the house that's connected with the church. That's a beautiful church, too. Man, I might use that as a thumbnail. I'm liking that. I'm definitely liking that. All this stonework. Think how many people walked up and down through here over the years. Horace Greeley, journalist and politician, was married in this church in 1836. Oh yeah. Been horses all stacked out through here. I imagine the road was dirt still then. And they had to come out that door. I don't know if they throwed rice back then. They probably hopped into a wagon. And I had them a good time. Alright. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful church. All the way around. There's another building inside. There's a big building on the other side here. Another church, I guess. I don't know if that's all part of the church or something different. United States Post Office. Now this looks like their old post office, and what I like about it is they're still using it. A lot of towns will abandon their historic post office for a newer looking building a little outside of town. Maybe it's more convenient, but man, it's awesome that they still use it. I'm talking about John Kerr over there, and I don't know what that building is. Could be apartments. I don't think it is. Let's look. Let's go around and look. Yes, we go. I see some Colonial House Apartments. I don't guess it was always apartments. I'm sure it was something else at one time. You guys live here, know the history. Feel free to comment below and let us know. I'd love to learn about the history of the town from locals. We're at Fairview, Maine now, and there's some more houses out there. Well, let's cross on over here I think, because we're getting out of town center and into the neighborhoods. But you can see how beautiful that is. That's the way I came in, and as I made my turn into town, it kind of reminded me of Davidson, North Carolina. Had that same feel as you come down through with all its stately houses and all. You can see off in the distance there's one there. There's that church, of course. Well, let's go on back into town. That's what we're here for. Let's see, Kerr sponsored a bill to create tobacco price supports. And Kerr Lake, he lived 2 blocks east of here. Yeah, Kerr Lake's not far from here. I tell you what, if you want a place to live, that looks like a nice one. Right in town. Right here in town. A lot better than those new looking apartments. Yeah, I like it. I bet they have beautiful parades down through here throughout the year and events. There's that church again. This looks like a more modern building, but I always talk. Eye doctors do the best about putting signs out to let you know what they are. You don't even have to think about it. You know what that business is. Yeah, wind's blowing. Getting a little chilly. Lake life. I need to go out there and check that lake out. I've never been out there, so I'm sure there's some campgrounds out there. So we'll do a video on that in the future, I'm sure. Uptown Merchant, local handcrafted goods. That's right, local. You're in the Taylor building. Forever Young Salon. Hey, hit that little dog down there, please. Clean up after your dog, and I guarantee you that somebody has picked up their dog poop in a plastic bag and they throw the plastic bag in those weeds. I've seen it happen. I tell you, it's crazy what people do. Blue Cross Blue Shield right here. But for them to put that in signs, it must happen a lot. Universal Solutions in there. I don't know what that is. Pete Smith got him a tire and quick lube in town, and it kind of blends in with the area a little bit. It's not too bad. Some gas stations have been in town that look terrible. If it was paved again, it looked a lot nicer, but hey, it takes money, right? They got the stones out here in the bushes. Honoring General and Mrs. Claude Bowers. I'm not sure who they are. There's that siding that we walked up just a minute ago. For your reference, we got Citizens Insurance right here. Time Out Sports Bar. That looks like a fun place to go in. Yeah, it's all decorated up. I bet it was bumping last night on Saturday. And this is Warren Record. I guess, what is it? It's got a paper in there. Maybe that's a paper. They got Lake Life in there. Look at those old typewriters. These guys had to work back in the day. Those old typewriters. Got him an old Coke bottle there. Adding machine. That's cool. What we got here? Jackson Hewitt. Man, they're gonna be busy here. Tax season is here. Here's one that's. This is Warren County School. Boarded up, I think, because I see paper on the window. And then we got let us make your special occasion memorable. I just said a bunch of junk in there. So I think that yep, it might have been a florist at one time, but it's not anymore. See, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised at the number of empty buildings here. The video gave you a sense that it wasn't that way. I like the little bicycle tool lanes they put in towns now. It's a beautiful town. Yeah, I'm surprised there's not more businesses in here already. It's going to happen. People are getting tired of going online and shopping, and all the malls, or those generic malls, are closing, and same old all over the world. In America, at every exit and bypass around the town is just the same boring stuff. So people are looking for their hometowns to be their social gathering place again. And it's happening, folks. It's happening. They like to come in and walk. A lot of people like to shop and touch the products, and I like to shop with their friends. They don't want to sit in their pajamas tapping away at a keyboard to buy something and having to wait for it to come. I mean, half the reason for going out is social, really, and to eat. Go out and eat with the friends and drink. And these days, them stores would like you to sit at home and just not leave nowhere and buy everything online from the few people that own all the businesses, and then, or they want you to drive through their drive-thrus and not get out and have the food shoved out at you. Some of them got little phone-like things inside them where they don't even want to talk to you. And you go in the grocery store, they want you to do your own checkout, and Don't you know what I'm saying? I could go on and on. Or you can come here to Hardware Cafe, established in 1907, and sit around with your friends, talk, and enjoy each other's company. Hungry Hardware Cafe. Yeah, I like that. Well, it's a hardware store, and now it's a cafe, it looks like. If it's hardware, we have it. That's great. Another beautiful building right here. North Carolina Food Hub, Small Farms and Climate Smart Agriculture there. Teaching about that, I guess. I guess that's what they do. Yes. 140 pounds of produce purchased from local and regional farms. That's awesome. Tell you a little bit about everything. The Living Soil Handbook. Yeah, we got to support our hometowns and make sure that we have locally small town businesses, mom and pops, that are filled in these buildings. Pharmacy of Warrenton, right here. And upstairs, they got a tattoo place. Yeah. And then they got another building you can put something in. Yeah, the windows are there. That's good. That's been the best section of the building so far right there, I think. I thought I saw another drugstore up the road here, so maybe there's competing pharmacies there. That's good. I always like competition because if you don't have it and you only got one store and that store goes down, you ain't got no more business. You got the Bragging Rooster right here, beer and mead. Yeah, if you rely on those bigger chains and corporate stores and they decide to disappear, they just disappear from every town around you, where if you had one business here and another business in another town and one went down here, you could at least drive to the other town to support that business. Some towns I've been through, they only got one big dollar chain store or something like that, and that's all that's in every town. If they ever decide to leave, you know, what's going to happen? All right, I'm off my soapbox. I just want you to shop local. All right, that's cool. Branch Banking and Trust Company. Got a beautiful bank building. I like to look at the bank buildings. It's a little different with its metal insert into the brickwork. I don't know if that's always been the case, but it looks good. Yeah, here's that Hunter Drug Company up here. I thought I remember seeing one. Hunter Drug Company. That's cool. We will be closed Monday. See what look inside. I guess I'm confused. It almost looks like a gift store. But I do see a counter there. Look. A soda thing, but I don't know. It don't look like a pharmacy. So maybe that's a pharmacy down there and they just kept the name Hunter Drug Company up here. Well, that's good. I like it. Got this little fence here that's nice. Nellie Bug Gardner Memorial Garden. Yeah, it's just blocking off the alleyway down there. There's the other side that we walked up earlier. That building up right there really needs some work. All right. Awesome God Christian Bookstores. That's nice. Got that going on. I saw on YouTube the other day, or it's going on now, out at Asbury Methodist College, I think is what it's called. I think I got it right. But anyway, they got a revival going on there that them students started about 10 days ago, and they've been going at it 24/7. And I'd like that. I think that's good. Whether you're religious or not, it's always good when people want to do good things. If we live in a world where more people are making good decisions versus bad, we're going to have a good life. If we live in a world where more people are making bad decisions versus good, we're going to have a miserable life. And lately, it seemed like we was going toward bad, but I hope we're turning around. Coming soon. 134 custom quilts and embroidery. I see a lot of those in the shops. I like that. I like the embroidery stuff, so that's cool. Frontier Warren. There's her. She's a promote her. I guess she's a realtor. Just Flowers. So they're open and still got a lot of their Halloween stuff up. Looks like a great flower shop there. Purple. You can tell it's been painted a while back. Time to freshen it up, people. Get the bricks too. Look at those old doors. Locorium, is that what this is? Live music. So here's another fun place to come in town, it looks like. Yeah, got the different people playing here, I guess. Yeah, Tyler Davis coming on 225. There's your shop. You guys live here. Let me know how good that place is. 4 grills and a... Oh, 4 grills. 4 girls and a comb. Hair salon. I like it. I like it. It's got that, what is that? The old TV show. Charlie's Angels kind of effect to it. I like that. That's sharp. I tell you, hair salons, my wife is, cuts hair too, and these salons, they come up with the most creative names. Everywhere you go, we'll look at the names of some of them and just get a laugh out of them. One of them was called Curl Up and Die, I think. But anyway, there's Warrenton, North Carolina. I hope you enjoyed this walk and talk tour of this town. It's a beautiful town. And, got some opportunity here if you want to open up a business. Some beautiful houses to move into if you want to move here. Definitely an awesome place to be. Y'all take care.